It has been such a long time, but I did it again. I have literally like destroyed, damaged my hair. I'm going to show you a demo tutorial showing you the process that I do now to repair my damaged blonde hair and every product that I use and how. So hopefully you like this video and it helps you out. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Jenz BeautyStyle, and please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. Just came out of the shower. Show you the length of my hair now. I'm not saying you should chop it off because that's the least thing that I wanted to do. I let it grow for so long before I decided to say, you know what, fine, it's time to chop it off. There are products that will make it feel much better. How did I start damaging my hair? Well, since the pandemic, I started doing everything on my own. Videos on all these things that I'm going to mention. I started doing my root on my own, toning my hair on my own, did highlights, which was the worst thing. I don't even know how to do highlights, but I was just so desperate. Did it at least 2 times. That was horrible. To top it off, I also do my keratin treatment on my own. It helped me for a really long time. I saved a lot of money. My hair was not like in bad condition, so I don't know if I changed something up or what it was, but now my hair is like really bad. I have been saving a lot of money, but now these are the consequences. So if you do your hair on your own and it's been working, this does not pertain to you. Like, this is just my example, what's happened to me. I'm not a hairstylist. You don't have to listen to my advice. This is just, you know, just giving my opinion just in case it might help someone. So I have really thin hair. I'm lucky that I still have hair here on my scalp. I wash my hair every day. I'm not going to change that. It's very oily. Always use sulfate-free shampoos. Whether you have keratin or not, it's just better to use sulfate-free shampoos. I had to purchase this again, and trust me, you should too. Just do your research if you don't want to go by my word. Here is Olaplex 3. This is a must. This is a treatment. This is not a shampoo. This is not a conditioner. They have number 1, 2, 3. I don't even know what numbers are they up to now. Number 3 is a treatment. It repairs and strengthens all hair types. You don't use it all the time. It might look small, but it should last you. It depends how long your hair is, how thick your hair is. I'll tell you how I use it. Once a week, I will dampen my hair. Okay, before I go in the shower. Once it's damp, I will take and saturate all my hair, put it up, and leave it for at least 1 hour. I think it tells you here to use 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how damaged your hair is. If I have more time, I will do it more times than that, okay? But usually it's 1. And it says apply generously from scalp to ends. So the whole thing. Leave on for 10 minutes, longer if desired. That's what I do. I try it longer. So go in the shower, then I do my shampoo, conditioner. After I come out of the shower, I will put this. And this is not what it comes in. I just put it like this because I traveled. And sorry if you see my nails, I'm going to get them done today. This is the Milkshake leave-in conditioner. I've tried many leave-in conditioners. This one works amazing. It smells like cupcakes. If you love, you know, lingering smells on your hair like that, this is amazing. I will leave all the products that I'm mentioning in the description below. So just click on show more and it will list everything. And I do not comb my hair. I do not, especially if it's wet or in the shower. Everybody has a different routine. This is just my routine. After I put the leave-in conditioner, I use a blow dryer. And this is, yes, this is my everyday routine. If you don't use styling tools every day, even better. My hair will not dry properly, even if it has keratin. I need some help. So I'm just gonna go and show you real quick. I wouldn't be able to do that if it wasn't for this leave-in conditioner. If you want to put a heat protectant, you can. I usually forget, but I do have one by Dry Bar. I'll also leave it down below. Do that. Do it right now before you start this. So I'm just gonna turn this on, fast forward, just so you can see, and you'll see how my hair looks just with drying it because of the keratin. Alright, so I did fast forward it a bit If you have very curly hair, very different hair than me, thicker, it might take you a lot longer to dry your hair, but I just try to use a comb the least that I can. This is how it looks like right now. I did chop off a lot of the damage, but the problem is that I have damage all the way from the top to the bottom. So that's all going to have to grow out. But if I can repair it in the meantime and not damage the new hair growth, that's very important. Now that it's dry, right? It's like 90% dry. I can still feel it a little bit wet here. You can make sure it's 100% dry before you go in with the iron. The iron you use is very important as well. I switched my iron recently, and the one I had was this one from GHD, which you've probably seen it before, but it still works fine. The thing is that it doesn't have a feature that this new one has, which is extremely important, especially if you have very thin hair, very damaged hair. If you are going to use heat on your hair, you want to use something like this. And this is the one I've been using. The difference here is that you can adjust the temperature. Your iron doesn't have that, and you have really damaged hair. That is not good for you. You don't want to have it set like 450 all the time, especially if you're using it every day, and even if you're not using it every day. That's just too much for really damaged hair. If your hair is super curly, if you put it like in the lowest temperature, you're gonna take forever to dry your hair or to straighten it. I understand that, but I'm talking about specifically if you have really fine hair, or if you don't care and you'd rather take a little bit longer than, you know, putting that 450 heat. You have 5 different settings here: 270, 320, 360, 410, and 450. I like to do at least 320. If I could, I would do 270, but I will show you using both of those lower ones for you to see like what's the difference. By the brand Duvolle. One retails for $195, but I have a coupon code for you guys. I will leave it in the description as well. I think I have it for 70% off. 70% off, so it'll come out maybe like $50, much cheaper than what I paid for this GHD. You don't have to use exactly this one that I'm using, but it's a choice. All right, I will show you how it works. It does come with a glove as well. Using it is very easy to get a burn, so if you like it, you can use it. If not, then you skip this. And it also shows you here in the back how many different ways you can use this. Like you can do waves, you can do your ends like inward like that, you can put the ends outward. I almost never do that, but you never know if you want to change your style. But there's just many different ways. That's why if you see the way it's built, gives you so much flexibility to like change the style. Another plus is that this cable is so long. I'm gonna click on, and to switch the temperature you just keep clicking on. And the best part is that it has an auto shut off, so if you forget, it will automatically shut off. I don't really straighten my hair like super organized. You can take a clip if you want and just put it up to section by section. I don't really do it like that. You can do it like that and be more organized. Where I have to pass it through the most is usually on this areas. Look at this. Do you see these pieces? This is all things that just like came off. It ripped off. This is exactly the brush that I go for. I don't spend a lot of time doing this because, like I said, I have my keratin and it doesn't take as long, and I have very little hair. So I'm putting it at 270. I want you to see how quick it will look, and you can say like, oh, you can leave your hair like that, but no, it will still get a little like staticky, poofy, have a little bit of frizz, and it will definitely tame it down a lot. Like, look at these pieces. This is at the lowest temperature. Be very careful, okay? So that's how I usually do it. And that temperature is working very well. As you see, like, you can do it super flat, or if you do it like I was doing, like raising it up a bit, you will get like some volume. I'm gonna do this piece here. My struggle is usually like in the root area. Oh my god, just be careful. I've gotten burnt several times now. But if you're thinking like, oh, you're passing it through many times. Yeah, but before I was passing it through with like, I know this one, I think it's set to like 300 and something. And that's it. It stays there. But I think it's working really good. I just feel so much better. And I've seen a difference of like how much hair comes out when I use this low temperature. Alright. Some don't have settings that you can lower it as much. You see that? It doesn't tug at all. You need something like that. Make sure that you do a lot of research when you're buying one. It could be 270, but this is hot. So that has straightened it very good. I'm just gonna put it up to 320 just so you see it's the second one for this area down here. I'm just giving you a fair warning. Be very careful burning yourself because of the way the plates are shaped. And I'm just gonna put this up here. I know I don't do it very organized, but it works. You can clip your hair and start from the bottom up. I just put this around 5 minutes the most, and I'm good to go. You see how it just glides? There is no like catching. So this area here is what curls. Sure, you just turn it off. After that, I will take a serum. Every time I forget the serum, like my hair just feels so different. It's much needed. Like your hair needs so much moisture. You don't have to do the roots, especially if you have very oily scalp like me, but try to at least put it. This I have here, the Paul Mitchell smoothing super skinny serum. Not take a lot, maybe something like this, but this will be perfect just for the ends. It smells delicious. So I just take my fingers and just look at the area where I'm applying it. Can't see the damage as much, and I know that slowly my hair is just gonna get better. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave all my other hair videos in the comments. I'll pin it if you would like to watch that. Let me know if you have any recommendations. Again, this is just my process, how I do it. Don't forget to check Duvolle in the description. I'll leave the website, and the coupon code is 70Jenz70.